guys, Kris Gethin here. These are my triathlon tips. I am in week 8 now of my Man of Iron video series. I've read a lot and I've learned a lot from a lot of very good athletes and hybrid athletes. What is working for me specifically when I'm conducting the 3 disciplines of the swim, bike, run, I make sure that I perform one of those immediately after my weights workout. Believe me, I've tried swimming for about 2,000 yards and then going for a chest workout. It didn't work. I was running on vapors. So what I like to do is improve my efficiency of my swim, bike, run by hitting my workouts first. What I'll generally do, let's say I'll hit shoulders and lats or shoulders and triceps. I'll make sure that I go and do my swim following them. It's the swim that I'll choose because it's my shoulders and triceps and lats that I'm engaging the most during my swim. It's the same once I've done my leg workout, I'll then go for a run or a bike, because once I've broken down the muscle tissue within my legs and my legs are extremely fatigued, I know I can go out for a run now for say 45 minutes and be very efficient with them within that time, as opposed to running for like an hour and a half that a lot of triathletes do. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I like to try to be efficient because I'm trying to build muscle at the same time. Number 2, let's mix up the intensities of those workouts over volume. So during the week when I'm weight training, I like to keep my 3 disciplines at a shorter time period of no longer than an hour, maybe an hour and 10 minutes, including the warm-up. The reason being is that my cortisol levels are through the roof during this time. As soon as I've finished my workout, I'll have my recaged, some BCAAs, and then I'll have my gallon jug or whatever it may be to get me through one of those disciplines that I'm performing that day. But I'll make sure that the intensity is high. I'll have some drills within that workout, but it goes for no longer than an hour. Now, during the weekend, on a Saturday or Sunday when I'm not weight training, this is what I would call my active recovery. The reason being is because now I'm going to go out on the bike for a longer duration, maybe 70 miles, and I'll make sure that I take it easy. The way it's described to me, and I'm describing it to you, is taking your bike for a walk. So I go out and I just put in the miles, making sure that I'm focusing on my nutrition and my hydration and making a note of that so I understand how many calories my body roughly utilizes on like a flat course, if it's a hot day, if it's a cool day, if it's hilly, and depending on that duration. Same on the weekend, I'll go for a run, and that may be, and this is long for me, 8 to 10 miles. I'm not going to do that during the week, but it's a non-training day, it's my active recovery, so I'll do that. What I like to do, if I'm going to do 2 of those disciplines on a Saturday and a Sunday, I put together what's called a brick session. So the brick session could be a run immediately following the long bike ride. So if I go out for several hours, I'll run then just for like 3 miles or 30 minutes. Now, if I go for a longer run, 8 to 10 miles, I'll then follow that up with a shorter duration on the bike, maybe an hour. And again, that's just a slow, low intensity. I'm very much focusing on my nutrition and my hydration during this time. So even though I went for a 6-mile run this morning, I probably didn't need to have fluid with me because, you know, I'm hydrated enough, I can get through that. However, I do have a belt with me with drink bottles, and I set an alarm on my watch so I make sure that I take a sip every 6 to 8 minutes to ensure proper hydration, because I know when I go out and do that Ironman, you know, and I could be out there for many, many hours, up to 17 hours, I need to ensure that I've already wired my brain to alert myself when to fuel with hydration and when to fuel with food or calories whilst I'm out there on the bike and run. Because if I forget about that, I can very easily start what's called, the terminology in triathlons, is bonking. When I pretty much hit a wall, my glycogen levels are so depleted that I can't get any more calories into my system fast enough in order to recover and continue. That's a very general overview and tips of what I like to do to improve my 3 disciplines like triathlon training. Hey guys, Kris Gethin. Hope you enjoyed these videos. If you want more videos like this, check out the Caged Muscle YouTube and the Kris Gethin YouTube. And if you want the Caged Muscle products, you can get them on cagedmuscle.com.